Hello everybody, we're on the game of FXOasd against TSLHyuN. We have TSLHyuN on the bottom right position of the map, and we have FXOasd at the top left hand position. We are on the map Antigua Shipyard MLG, so we have no gold minerals here, as you can see. Also, these two players are Korean, pretty good players. This is the VOD of the Zotac NA Cup, the finals, and we're watching this proof right here. He's going to do a pylon. Exactly, this is a pylon, and the scout next. It might be a pylon for the Forge fast expand that I'm expecting for part of FXOasd. If TSLHyuN knows this, I mean, he expect Forge fast expand from mostly the good products at this kind of level. They mostly go for Forge fast expand or Nexus first and then Forge or Gateway fast expand, and he will try to get the natural and the third pretty quickly. Anyway, we're watching this proof again that we'll get here, see what's going on. We have a spawning pool first for TSLHyuN. He want to get some Zerlings out for scouting and some aggression on defense. Also, this proof will come here, I'm sure of it, to annoying TSLHyuN. Try to delay this expansion for a while, and we see this drone trying to get his natural expansion. The problem is, this proof know how to do this, know how to annoy a lot here. Try to delay for a few seconds the expansion. Also, we have another drone here trying to get the third base, but it's not necessary because TSLHyuN got his natural. What happened if this proof put a pylon here, by any chance a pylon, and then cancel it, just to delay this natural expansion? TSLHyuN is forced to put his natural or his next expansion here on the third base position. In the meantime, FXOasd is getting his Nexus up. He's getting another pylon and the Olviden cannon, the first cannon to defend against any kind of Zerling aggression. Also, this Overlord here will scout everything that is on FXOasd main base and natural. Mostly, obviously, all the buildings are on the natural, trying to do a wall here, a wall off, and we have the gateway here. So this Overlord will feel pretty okay standing here until the cybernetic core is up and FXOasd can get a stalker to deny or kill this Overlord. In the meantime, we have no gas for TSLHyuN, not even in the natural or main base, and we have the third hatchery, the second expansion here for the Zerg player. So yes, he's taking this third base pretty quickly. Maybe we will see a 3 base Roaches push, or maybe transition to Broodlords on the 4th base. Not sure right now. We will have to wait a few minutes to see how these players react to this. 2 Gazers, 2 Assimilators to the Protoss player, none in the natural base. No gas for TSLHyuN for now on. We will see him like taking the 4 gases right away at the same time to start taking a bit more, because right now he's only Zerlings, if I'm not wrong, only 2 Zerlings, 29 drone. He's droning like crazy, and now we see the 2 the extractors taken here, and pretty soon the 2 on the natural base. Also, this Overlord gets some hits by this Olviden cannon, and he's trying to go away before the stalker can kill him and deny the scout. We see the third gas for ASD. And what we're gonna see here, I mean, we're just watching Zerlings, so I'm sure we will see Roaches pretty soon. The Zerg player cannot stay only in Zerlings, even with speed, and in this case the Zerlings doesn't even have a speed, so we will see something pretty quick. We have Stargate here about to finish, so we will see Phoenix or void rates. And there we go, Roach Warren for the Zerg player. He know that he need to tech. This hatchery morphing into layer for TSLHyuN, and the evolution chamber to start working on these upgrades that are so important. Pretty soon we will see. There we go, 2 gases, so 4 gases in total for the Zerg player, 4 gases for FXOasd. And here we go, robotic facility, Phoenix production. We will see how many Phoenix or Phoenix and void rates. Another Phoenix, maybe 3 Phoenix and a void rate, or maybe sorry, just Phoenix. By the way, we have this robotic facility maybe for an observer to have some scout information, but I don't think so, because if we have this Phoenix, we will have a lot of scout information anyway. I think we might have only 1 observer, then immortals to protect against any kind of roach pressure. And we see, if I'm not wrong, no roaches right now. Yeah, no roaches. Oh, we just started roach production, 2 roaches, 9 roaches in total of production, 10 now, plus one Zerg grown range unit, and a roach speed, also Serling speed. So we see a lot of research for TSLHyuN. We see the +1 for Protoss, yeah, for the gate units, well, everything mostly, every ground unit. We see the observer on the way, and this 4 Phoenix here. We will see what happened with this 4 Phoenix, if they're gonna try to harass something. We see here the queen is getting some damage. It will go down, and 2 spore crawlers on the 3rd base, 2 on the natural and 2 on the main base. As well, we see this push by TSLHyuN with roaches and speedlings. The roach speed is about to finish like 5 seconds, and we will see what happened here. Very good force fields by FXOasd, trying to wall off his natural base, letting these roaches out, destroying the Zerlings, and the only thing that TSLHyuN got is this cannon, nothing else. Now these Phoenix come back and deny these roaches and kill these overseers. So pretty good job for FXOasd to defend this attack. We have a Colossus on the way. We will have thermal lens soon, if I'm not wrong. We have Hydralisk then with the +1 of range on research, and we have the 3 bases working pretty well for the Zerg player. Anyway, FXOasd with a pretty heavy composition of units. We have Phoenix, we have Colossus, we have a Void Raid on the way. TSLHyuN have the Hydralisk, yeah, to deny any kind of Phoenix or Void Raid pressure. But with the Colossus, I don't know what those Hydralisks are going to do, because they're going to get so much damage. We have 1 Immortal here to work against the roaches. We have a few Zealots, a lot of sentries, and we see the mass of TSLHyuN, the ball, trying to do some damage again, but very good force fields, trapping the roaches behind the Phoenix, getting some roaches up, doing some damage and denying the attack of those roaches. Anyway, it is a big ball of TSLHyuN. The point here is the choke point of this base, the natural base, is not in favor of Hyun. These Colossus have 12 kills, 13 now, 14 kills, 15 kills, 70 kills. So this is not good for TSLHyuN, that is in a very bad spot for fighting. I mean, if TSLHyuN wait for FXOasd to come out and then do a kind of surround of his units, that would work a lot better. We have this observer here watching all the units of TSLHyuN outside the main and 3rd base. Also, we still have the rocks here. He might try to destroy the rocks to deny the 3rd when FXOasd try to take it. In the meantime, we have +2 research for roaches and Hydralisk. We have a macro hatch here and Spire here. yeah, expire, maybe for corruptors to work against the Colossus and future broodlords maybe but for now on I think it will be corruptors. We see here he's taking the third base. ASD is putting a pylon here trying to deny it. We see the forces of TSLHyuN kind of divided, so that's not pretty good. We have 3 Colossus on boy rate. This is a pretty scared deadbolt for FXOasd. Pretty good force fields, but TSLHyuN anyways go away with a few units. We have 152 supplies, again 144, so this doesn't look that good for TSLHyuN, to be honest. TSLHyuN denied a third for a second, but his fourth is getting denied anyway. FXOasd killing this hatchery, it must be cancelled. Yeah, it got cancelled by Hyun. But I don't know, the deadbolt of ASD is so scary. We have Void Rage, we have Colossus, Immortals, Stalkers, Zealots, Sentries, we have everything. We even have a Phoenix here. So this third base will get destroyed if TSLHyuN don't defend it. The deadbolt of ASD is a lot more scared than these roaches and Hydralisks, even with 2-0 upgrades against 1-1. So here we go, we see the deadbolt trying to destroy the third base. We will see the units of TSLHyuN in the natural. Excellent force fields by FXOasd, dropping the units of Hyun in his natural base. This third hatchery will go down. It go down. All the drones are getting cleaned up. He will destroy even the extractors if he want, and the Spire, who's getting the +1 damage for those corruptors. We have 6 corruptors on the way, and the Zerlings running here to the third base of FXOasd to try to counter his attack, trying to deny his third base. Oh my god, I mean, TSLHyuN playing pretty well. The point is, FXOasd have such a good composition of units right now that it scares me a lot. And I think Hyun feels the same. We have how many corruptors? We have 11 corruptors, 32 roaches and 10 hydralisks, 46 Zerlings. But this Colossus looks so scary. Even the Void Raids can pick up a lot of these units, and the Stalker work on the corruptors. We see one of the Colossus going down, the second is about to go down, the corruptors working on him. Oh my god, all the roaches are getting fried by the Colossus and the gate units. All the Colossus are down anyway. We have a lot of Stalkers. The Mortars do a lot of damage to these roaches, so I'm not sure how it's gonna end. I think FXOasd have a superiority of supplies. And yeah, more roaches and more Zerlings on prediction. No Colossus right now. But anyway, TSLHyuN lower on supplies. He doesn't have a third base. His third base is gonna get denied again. FXOasd is getting his third up again. He's rebuilding it. And I don't know, this feels pretty complicated for TSLHyuN right now. We see just a small ball of roaches, Zerlings, just 1 Hydralisk and 3 corruptors for the third player against pretty heavy gateway units with Immortal and Colossus. So we're watching right now how TSLHyuN is trying to escape from these units. We have some force fields. Those force fields are so powerful against these roaches that if they got trapped, the Colossus can do a lot of damage. So TSLHyuN again trying to get his third base up again and running, because he doesn't have any kind of minerals, like just a few mineral patches left on the main base. The natural is pretty oversaturated. FXOasd doesn't have minerals on the main. The natural is not that saturated like the third player, but he got his third base running and working. So FXOasd with 157 supplies, again 148. But the unit composition, as I told you guys again, it is pretty good for FXOasd instead of Hyun, that is only roaches with Zerlings and just 3 corruptors. More roaches on the way, 1 Colossus on the way for ASD, and Blink Research is about to finish. We have 1-1 +2 of weapon damage on the way for the Protoss player. We have 2-1 +2/+1 for the Roaches and 0-0 for the Corruptors. I mean, what are these sport crawlers doing right now? Absolutely nothing, just to protect against those two void raids. But how much we have here? I think we have no void raids right now. No void raids. So those sport crawlers are not doing anything. We see 183 supplies for FXOasd, 177 for HyuN. Income top, 47 drones against 62 proofs. Obviously, the income top is superior for the Protoss player, and we have, I think, the final engagement here, because if the Zerg player cannot secure his third base, it will be pretty complicated to stay in this game. And we see now a pretty good surround by TSLHyuN. We're watching how the Roaches are trying to focus fire on the Colossus, but the Colossus anyway are doing so much damage. Excellent Blink Stalker back to get out of that surround. Anyway, the Colossus are out of protection right now of the gate units, but that's not enough for TSLHyuN. FXOasd have so many units right now, and GG!